Hello everyone, this is Gary with your cards of the day, and the decks that I'm using today are the Druidcraft Tarot, the Norse Tarot by Clive Barrett, and the Ancient Egyptian Tarot, also by Clive Barrett. And our first card for today is the Five of Swords, and this gives me very much a feeling that things may not always go exactly to plan today. They may also not entirely go our way. What we see here are two figures, and one is clearly sort of victorious over the other, as he has all of the swords, and the other figure is walking away dejected and has none of them. I'm also very drawn to the colours of purple and pink in this card, and also the green in this warrior's tunic. Purple being a colour of the mind, of spirituality, and a colour relating to certainly the top two chakras, the crown and the third eye. So this is a kind of an inkling that we may have to look at things clearly from a mental perspective, and also with a little bit of intuition. And the pink suggests to me that we should take heart, because even things that haven't necessarily gone our way will not always be as bad as they might at first seem. So don't let this be a real point of difficulty for you and let it get you down too much. So with that in mind, as I place the card there, I'm going to add to it my amethyst crystal for that clear mental thinking, and I'm going to add both my green aventurine for courage and luck of the heart chakra, and also the pink which drew me so much in this card, which is rose quartz, so that we really don't give ourselves a hard time about this, and we make sure that we keep our self-esteem up. Now our second card echoes that feeling of really, looking at things intuitively. I'm also extremely drawn to the beautiful red in this card, which seems to be echoing forward, suggesting that we may see fire in the next card. But also the red and the black of the sky makes me feel that it's important to stay very grounded, very solid today, and like I say, use our intuition as much as possible, so that we really look at things on a deeper level and don't just look at the surface. So with that in mind, I'm going to add my red jasper stone for grounding. And our final card is indeed fire. It's the Prince of Wands. Now I'm drawn to two things. One is the fire beneath the prince's chariot here, which is really it's interesting, because you could look at this in a number of different ways. You could look at it as being a difficult road, a road that is in a sense difficult to cross because you have all these flames licking up. But you could also look at it as being a symbol of the power and the energy that this prince has. We also have an indication, what looks to me like dawn breaking over the horizon here. So any difficulties we may have been experiencing the suggestion is, soon be over, and we must stay strong. We have the lion, which to me is always an indication of strength. So it's important to stay strong here. And on a more sort of standard level, the Prince of Wands to me suggests good news coming in. So it may be that after the difficulties we've experienced, we actually receive some good news. So in this instance, I'm going to add carnelian, which is that passion and that fire. And again, the colour of the lion being yellow does make me think of trying to stay more positive, so I will add yellow calcite as well. So we have quite a crystal rich reading today. So if we look at these three cards and the associated crystals, we have the Five of Wands indicating things, Five of Swords, excuse me, indicating things not necessarily going all our own way today, and perhaps slight difficulties, maybe defeats over certain things, but it's important to look with intuition and a clear mind at the situation and really look deeply into it and see whether the defeat is actually that much of a bad thing for us today. We have to stay courageous and strong in our hearts, and we also have to be self-loving and not give ourselves a hard time. We have the High Priestess, who is all about the intuition and seeing beneath the surface. She's staying very, very grounded, but she's echoing the passion we see here. So what we have here is the grounding, and again the echo of both the intuition and of the fire in our souls, if you like. And then we have the Prince of Wands, who is determined, and he is someone who pushes forward, but the road could not only be maybe a little bit difficult, but it's full of that energy that the Prince possesses. So the intention here is to really use that fiery passion within us, stay strong, and also try to keep an optimistic view of things, try to keep light of heart and positive. So I hope you've enjoyed these cards and crystals of the day. Please feel free to leave me some comments and let me know how these themes interacted with your day today. Also, if you would like, please feel free to check out my website, www.theseerscave.webs.com, for information on myself, my tools and my readings. I want to wish you a blessed day, much love and happiness. Love, light, blessings and faith to you all.